Okay, here we are at Road America in the iRacing Skip Barber. We're coming up to the first turn. Okay, there are two sets of, well actually, let's be perfectly honest, there are three sets of cones. You got the 4, the 3 and then the 1. I'm not totally, this is, the first two turns I kind of struggle with and I'm still working on them. I can brake midway between the set of 4 and the set of 3. About, let me see, about here. That's kind of my conservative way of doing things, or I can brake as I'm coming up to hit the second, about there. That's probably going to be the right place to start your braking. But you've got to brake hard down to, I think it's down to third gear for this one. Now if you look on the left here at this, I'm drifting across already, and I shouldn't be. I should still be left. I'm way too far across here. I should really be a lot tighter on the left. If you look at this, if you're looking for a turning marker, I think it's really this black bit of runoff area here. At some point there, and I'm going to be vague here because I have no idea how to drive this corner. Oh, that's a little bit harsh. I do know how to basically drive it, but I'm just not any good at driving it at the moment. But you're looking at that black patch there as a turning marker. I should be further to the left. There are obviously three areas you can use as your turning marker: the start of it, the middle of it, the end of it. I'm guessing that the middle is going to be the place for turning. You need to be tight left. I'm drifting, which is a bad idea. Now that with the exit, as we come around here, that's about where you want to, I think, hit the, I mean, I don't think I hit the curb. Let me just run through this. That's not a bad exit. So I don't think I'm hitting the apex all that poorly, but I should be a lot more to the left. When I'm about here, at least, I should really be wide left. I'm really compromising this corner. Turn in, as I say, so get it slowed down so you can turn in probably halfway down that black strip. Then you've got to be early on the gas and get a late apex about there. I just get it wrong. I mean, just again, this is a corner that I need to work on, so I'm gonna be pretty indistinct here. But if you look, I think I need to be a little bit later on the apex than I am. I just arrive at it a little bit earlier than I should do. Probably here is about where you want to be, but a little bit straighter, so you're turning in slightly later than I am. Again, that midway down that black strip is maybe the place to do it, or maybe a bit earlier than that. Again, this is a tough one. For some reason, I mean, I'm too far over to the right again. For some reason, I always find it hard to spot these markers. As you come to the end of the wall, obviously there's a 2 marker and then there's a 1 marker further on. It's a bit indistinct here. I struggle trying to get a marker for brake in. I struggled with a marker for turn in. Again, this is something I need to work on. Let's see how I do this at full speed. Brake, and I'm miles off the apex there. I mean, this is about a fast time, I think, for the week. But these two corners I consistently mess up. So as I'm thinking about this now, either braking at the 2 or braking a little bit past the 2. So probably braking about here. In fact, there's the line on there. Why didn't I use that as my marker? That's probably going to be a good marker for your brake point, to brake there. And then as you hit the end of the wall, again being a little bit further to the left, then turn in there. So again, not really getting this right at all. There you go, there's your, so as you come past that first bit of wall there, Let's play it through. There's your brake marker, there's your turning markers. You just flash past that wall, but making sure you get tight on the apex, so it's miles off the apex, and also using this grey pavement on the outside. So yeah, it's a real struggle for those two first corners. This is not a track I've driven a huge amount before, so I'm always thinking about it and trying to figure this out. Long drive down to the to this next corner. If you get that that second corner wrong, you're losing time all the way down the straight. Okay, the brake marker. Again, if I'm being conservative, it's midway between the 3 and the 2, so about maybe here. More aggressive, a bit closer. I'm wary of this one because I don't let it get too close. I mean, you could say you'll take that point as your break point there. That's really hard to get down from 5th to 2nd. In fact, let's go back. This is going to be a long video because I'll make so many mistakes. I'm still thinking about a lot of stuff, but probably about there is the right place to brake. If you look further ahead, you've got that black bit of tarmac. I'll brake hard, get down in the 2nd gear, making sure I'm braking at the right time. Changing down a gear at the right times to avoid blowing the engine. Keeping it as wide as you can. Again, I'm not using this the rumble strip there, which I should be. When I get to this black area here, and again I'm turning in too late for that. I have a bad habit here of turning in too late and end up missing the apexes. But again, it should be further to the right. Maybe use that black area as the turning point and then get on the power hard through there. Get onto the apex. Got to be careful on exit, you don't just go a little bit wide there. But again, terrible corner. Okay, coming up here, I think I'm being 4th gear at this point. I want to be in 3rd. As I get past these red signs on the right, brake down in the 3rd. You've got to get it around the apex that's coming up pretty quickly. Keep it tight. You can get on the gas nice and early and use the runoff and exit. Not terribly bad, but didn't use enough for the exit there. Get across to the right. As soon as you come around there, you've got to get your eyes onto that apex in order to judge how you can cut across here. If you don't do that, if you don't look up quickly enough, you'll miss that turn. You'll turn in late. You can be flat on the gas here. The key to keeping your foot planted is to change gear as you're coming up to the apex, which just helps to rotate the nose a little bit, and that will allow you to keep the gas pedal down all the way through. Use a little bit of the exit, use a little bit of the, I think it's a rumble strip on exit. As we'll see here, but you really have to work hard with the wheel to get it around here. Yeah, I used the rumble strip on exit and just charge down to the next corner, keeping it wide right. As we come up to the 2nd, or come up to the 2 mark here on the right, again brake hard, get down in the 2nd gear, and make sure that you get it turned in nice and early. Again, a problem I've got is I'll turn in too late, miss the apex. So as you see there, the end of that black rumble strip on the right, that's kind of the marker for turning in. And then hard on the gas. Getting across wide. Here you're just trying to hug the inside. I leave it in 3rd here rather than switching up in a 4th. Trying to keep it tight. It's important to keep it tight on the inside. Don't allow yourself to drift wide. That kills you with time. And you're always looking for that black rumble strip on the inside. As soon as you see that, then you're going to attack the throttle. Using a lot of rumble strip on exit. Down in up to 5th gear, halfway down this rumble strip turn in. Again, you can keep it planted the whole way if you get that right. Just nick this rumble strip here, keeping it tight. I didn't keep it tight enough on that little turn there. Okay, here we go. This is another fast corner which I sometimes get right, not often enough. Going past this three mark, as you flash past that, down into second gear. You got to turn in and get on this apex, and really got to work the wheel at the apex to be able to get onto the gas. Missed the apex by a mile, struggling back onto the gas. Now this next section you can take flat, get halfway down the rumble strip on the right, turn in, do not lift. Okay, this is the awkward last corner, which is really important because it ends or exits onto the main straight. Just ahead of you, you see that darker patch of track. About midway through there, you're dropping it down. I think I'll drop it down to third gear. So we'll just get to about here. Brake, brake, brake. Keep it wide on the left. And at the end of this, well, really, I should be turning in. I think it's the end of this. I'll turn it a bit earlier. Problem with turning in early is you cut across the corner and then you can't get back on the gas. And I think I should be able to, I should be using this rumble strip on left. As you get to the end of that rumble strip, then you're turning in, and it's hard on the gas through there, and using the rumble strip on exit. See, not the best corners there. All the way around, it's really a work in progress. It's it's a fast time, I think, this for the week, but there's just plenty there that's wrong. But anyway, hope that was useful, and I'll see you again next time.